Hey everybody, welcome back. So we are going to, I think we're going to attack some biters for fun today, just so we can get some more materials as time goes on. We still got lots of iron, honestly. Copper is a little low, but then again, we have more copper within our area, so I could do that one eventually off camera. Oh yeah, there's one up here, 4.7 million. I was thinking maybe seeing if I can attack up here for fun, see what we can do there. This place has been a bit of a nuisance. There is more copper here as well. There's a nice patch of iron here as well, so this might not be a bad spot either to check out. But either way, and oh yeah, there's a big patch here. I guess you guys want to see that. So we've been building up those accumulators and solar panels, and like I said, I was going to put them down off camera just because, I mean, it takes a long time. Not until you get like robots, and then you can do like little fun designs where you can just stamp it on there with like the robot part in the middle of it, and it does it all for you. But basically, this should be running just fine. Right now, our main production of power is running low. Where is it? Oh, actually, no. It's doing. Oh, yeah, it's dropping right now. So nighttime's hitting, right? As it gets darker, the solar panels produce less and less, and then eventually, you'll end up moving to accumulators, and then the accumulators will start to slowly drain. But these are doing pretty good, actually. Production satisfaction, yeah. And it should switch over here in a second. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to really drop now. So we need, what, 27, 28? Shouldn't it be bouncing now? I'm not quite sure how that works. There it goes. Yeah, there you go. It was around that number. And there you go. So the accumulators are going. And the accumulators actually should last really well. So if you check over here, this is a really bad setup. I'm going to let you know this is a horrifying setup. And I got to learn and play around with these a bit more. So this is a power switch. Pretty easy recipe on those. They're somewhere in here. Power switch here. And basically what I have is I have an accumulator. Now, accumulators all share, like if it's in the same grid, when you place a brand new one, of course, it won't share the same power. But basically, once you're done, they basically will consume and use and basically all the same power as long as it's connected to the same grid and, you know, had charged up and drained at the same time. But anyway, so I have one here, and it's linked to this. It's not linked to any other power system. And this one's like your sample, basically, accumulator. And then what I'm doing with this, guys, I'm saying basically if your power system runs, say, 5% or less, it seems to be in percent, so 100 would be 100%, 5%, 5 would be 5%, basically. So when this value basically drops down to, you know, around in this area, then these will fire up and help provide like the surplus power that you need. So at this point, it's not needed because we produce so much power now. It's really, really awesome. You can actually see the solar panels just kicked in, so they hardly touched anything. Obviously, we're not really doing a big drain either, but you get the idea. And you can see the production here. Well, actually, I guess they don't tell you their top, do they? No, I guess they wouldn't tell you their top because you don't ever hit their top. So what does the solar panel top out at? 60? So let's see, 60 times, what was it? Let's just say 2,500. So 150 megawatts basically is what we can probably top out at. Oh, there you go. Actually, I guess you can watch that. It should do that. Weird. Why didn't I see, oh, production? Oh, this is showing you production, not, oh, okay, it's showing you this number, not the this number up here. I wanted to kind of see what your possible max is, but unfortunately it doesn't actually show that. Anyways, and your accumulators, well, they run as a buffer, right? So they have a 500 kilowatt max out, right? So if you go 500 times 2,500, for example, just to be kind of crazy, that'll produce, holy crap, 1,250 megawatts, I guess. So the equivalent of like 1.2 gigawatts. So quite a bit anyways. So yeah, I've had fun placing those. I'm going to need more space eventually to place these too. I'll probably stamp them somewhere else. Like I'll take this and then say, oh, we'll do it over here, for example, and you know, maybe down here eventually and stuff like that. I was going to widen it, and then I realized, oh crap, I'm actually putting it inside my factory a bit too much, so I need to stop. Heck, I might even have to move it down the road, but for now, it works anyway. So that's just the setup, and that's using, of course, the substations, right? So yeah, I like it. I didn't do it, you know, to the math. I didn't even pay attention to the math. As far as I know, it's like, I think it's like 25 solar panels or something to 21 accumulators. But when you actually check out the grid, I mean, I'm not, like I said, I didn't do the math, but we're actually, I bet you were pretty well, like we're not there probably. I bet you were short on a bit of accumulators, but I bet you with the math we're doing here for the fun design there. But you were a lot closer than we think, which is pretty cool. Honestly, more accumulators is not a bad thing, you know, for emergencies, you know, turrets kind of going crazy, you know, etc., etc. But I'm not too worried anyways, so... yeah, so that's basically all I've been doing. I've just been letting these build up and placing those out there, and now I'll continue to let it build, but I'll leave it alone. I think now I'll just I won't place any new ones for a while, and then I'll find a place to build some more. Maybe even get to the point where we can do the robots and just stamp them in. You know, even if it takes some hours because they're slow, they'll do all the work for you. Why wouldn't you, right? Okay, so we're gonna grab some basic materials here. I had some materials and then I kind of derped up at one point here. Okay, so let's build a tank here. And if you recall, a while ago, look all the fuel on us. I guess we can dump some of that. We last time we had started to design the ammo here. So we have the ammo. It's actually been pretty bloody slow. That being said, a lot of this shut down for a while without me actually realizing and paying attention because we ran out of coal. So we had our coal here, and I cleaned up the patch, but our coal's, was it up here, I guess? I think it was right here, wasn't it? Was it there, or was it up here? I don't even remember now. But anyways, our coal patch had finally drained out and finished, so I cleaned all the miners up and everything else. And so I shot up the coal that we get from our train, obviously. So here it is. This is the one that we're bringing up into this part, which is kind of almost useless now because it doesn't really do anything here because this doesn't run now because of the way we're doing it, but that's fine. And I went ahead and I took these guys and I brought the coal over here and then I hooked them up. And then I also brought the trains, you know, like how we have this fuel over here, the process fuel. I also brought it up here so we can link it back into the system. I got to clean this belt out. That was an old one. And I cleaned up all the other stuff that was there. So basically just cleaned up some stuff. And our factory should be up and running again, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think the iron looks pretty full there, so that's all good. Yeah, I think we're good. Our steel's being pretty good. I don't know if I did this off camera. I think I did this off camera since the last episode. So I had increased my steel a bit here and here. And this is because I was starting to run low on steel, and I haven't gotten into electric furnaces, things like that. So I just thought, screw it, you know what? We'll just we'll get this all pumped up, and we'll make a bunch of steel. So now we have a nice solid steel belt here that's being used for different things, especially these guys. Obviously, this is a big one. And I think everything here is running at great speeds here. This is, I capped these at 250. I don't need any more anyways. Not now anyways. Eventually you'll probably want tens of thousands of them maybe. But I think that's good. The only thing I should consider doing is maybe the batteries here now I think about it. Since we're here too, I really should consider buffering some of these batteries for the future. Mostly for the fact that they're going to be kind of useful. I guess we can do it long arm. I know we're going to be fighting with this, but whatever. Oh, that's not being filtered, though. You need a filtered one, yeah. Okay, we'll use a filtered one, and it's going to kind of steal it, though. That's the only problem. How do I do this without stealing it? Yeah, we just steal it then. I'm just like, you know, what am I going to do? Do I bring this over here? Do I make this mess? I'm just thinking, you know what? Screw it. Let's just steal it. Okay. So let's do a filtered inserter. It just means basically we're going to run out of batteries for a bit. But I'm not too worried about it. And then we'll set this to batteries. And the reason I want to buffer this is there's going to be some recipes they're going to want to do by... We don't have to do by hand, but, you know, I'll choose to do by hand. Let's actually let's do these guys. There you go. And this will be for, like, your power armor, things like that later on. I just thought, you know what? This might not be a bad idea. Actually, we did say we might do some upgrades for ourselves, so we could do some solar panel ones here. Let's do this. 5... Yeah, let's do those guys. I really don't need the perfect night vision. I wouldn't mind this one here, though. The belt immunity. And that's pretty much it, probably till I get the... I guess we can get the perfect night vision glasses. That's from the Are You Afraid of the Dark ones, so... I was like, I don't really need them too much because, I mean, we have a pretty bright enough light on it, but whatever. And personal batteries will be kind of useful as well, so... Because you need to buffer them at night, so... And this guy is going to seal all your batteries, pretty much. I mean, maybe... Oh, no, actually... Oh, yeah, no, wait. It is at the end, because I'm not making laser turrets anymore. Never mind. This actually works out. 3, 4, 5. You know what? Obviously, I don't need this many, but I'm just going to make 15, and then I'll go ahead and just, you know, store them, basically. Okay. And so we have our new tank, and let's drop some of this fuel off, like I said, and then we're going to go for a bit of a venture and run over some stuff with our tank, basically. And I guess we can bring some of this here with us. Some more of those, and then we have a stack of turrets anyways. I'm not going to do walls and stuff. If we fail, we fail, whatever. Okay, and then... wait, when I did the jetpack, did this get... Interesting. When you tap the jetpack, it actually resets your personal crafting timer. So if you were doing something like, I don't know, let's say there's like a recipe out there that exists that's like 10 minutes long, you would actually get owned by that. That is interesting. Now I kind of want to wait because, you know, it wasn't my plan. There you go. So one more solar panel. There you go. So that'll give you your energy, and then of course we'll top that up with batteries. Okay, let's go ahead and place this. Well, I want to fly to my destination, to be fair. Once the glasses are done, I'll start flying again. Oh wait, we didn't pick up the ammo. Derp. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Okay, so here we go, and we're gonna go ahead, pick up you guys. Perfect. Nice. And then, yeah, so we can start feeding up our suit here. So you got your batteries in here you can put in here. You got these guys here, and then you got this here. Oh, wow. Oh, crap. Those suck. Okay. I didn't realize they were going to take up so much space. That kind of sucks. So basically, you're only getting 2 batteries in there. I mean, that should be more than enough anyways, probably for the night and day. And then as you upgrade your armor later on, like we got the upgraded one, so that'll give you more slots, 7x7 versus we have, what, 5x5, I'm guessing? Yeah. So we'll be able to do a lot more. This is nice, isn't it? Just being able to kind of... It's a little OP in some ways, but it also is kind of awesome just to let you fly. Now, I was thinking of doing the other side, but I do like the idea of expanding further. I mean, it's not a big deal, you know, like... It makes sense to stick with outposts nearby, things like that, but it is also fun, personally, I think, to set up... I think it's really fun to kind of, like, set up further, like, remote where your train goes, like, for, like, 10 minutes out in the middle of nowhere. That being said, our planet size is sort of limited to, like, 6,000 or something. Yeah, almost 6,000 radius, so I think that's radius. Oh, yeah, it says radius there, so... Wait, radius? Wait, radius is half, right? Diameter is full, right? Yeah. Never mind, that's good. I was getting worried there for a second. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I remember how this went. There you go. And there we have it, my friends. We are in our tank. And this tank is going to be badass. Do not run over the biters with it. You won't like the outcome. Basically, you'll do too much damage. Biters themselves are okay. I meant don't run over their base and worms, because you will actually take too much durability loss from that. It's just how it is. So notice how we're hardly taking any damage even. And these are shooting them one shot too, which is awesome. And they have a nice AoE to them too, so... And you can always switch to a machine gun. So there you go, one base gone. And yeah, look at all that health. And literally that's the difference between running them over and surviving, basically. And if you've been one of those people who ran your tank and wondering, like, how did you survive that? It's not like my tank is better. It's not superior in any way. It's literally, they've basically coded it, so if you start running over everything, your tank takes severe amount of damage. It's not like one of those games where you can just go in and smash everything, which is kind of boring in some ways, right? But it's all right. just how it is. Now, you will take a lot with the acid if you're not careful, so keep that in mind. So it might be better to keep moving and, you know. And our second pass won't be so bad because some of the ones that we already hit, they're just going to get nuked quite a bit. There we go. I think it's time to... There you go. I'm sure those add up with damage, but I doubt it's that bad. And later on, you can actually have bots do this for you. Oh, see, that was a bad idea on my part. Sometimes the biters will actually get in your way too, by the way, so keep in mind that they're like suicide drones in a sense, like running into your fire so you don't kill them. Okay, I think we need to cool this down here. Okay. We decimated that, and I think most of the damage we would have taken is probably all that acid spit, so. And later on, if you have a personal robot port, I don't know if it's a vanilla feature or not, but one of the mods we have lets you do this anyways. But basically, you can have, you know, the personal robot port and stuff and turn it on, turn it off. So the idea is once you get to the stage where, you know, you're pretty badass, even later on, tanks could be a lot of, you know, use, because basically what you do is you just get away from the biters, or, you know, to the point where, you know, they're kind of, you know, you're not hitting you. You send out your robots to quickly repair you and then bring them back in, and then you don't even have to get out. You can kind of like do things a bit more live. I wouldn't do it live right away. Maybe later on it's not so bad because, you know, obviously you're gonna... These are still badass, the machine gun. Oh. Well, he's still alive. It's funny, I thought I had him. Oh. And the trees, I think, are getting in the way on that, too. Wow, there's so many of them on this one. This one, we're going to have to definitely heal up here soon. Oh, crap. We might actually lose this. I don't want to lose it, but we're like a tree away from destroying it, literally. Come on. Woohoo! Wow, that was super crazy. Yep, I was trying not to hit, you know, stone piles and stuff like that. Obviously, you get a lot of damage, but we ended up hitting an actual cliff there and getting stuck, so... And I switched weapons because, honestly, I don't know if I'm doing damage to myself, but at the same time, the machine guns kind of help with the little guys more, so... These are medium worms, that's why we're getting home quite fast with them, too. Stupid guy. He's like stuck on the rock instead, fighting it. It's like, I hate rocks. Okay, let's go heal up again. Oh, somebody wants to join in there. There you go. I should have brought more repair kits with me, but they go pretty good though. I think we must have eaten repair. They must have balanced them at one point. I don't know. I feel like we went through them quite a bit. I remember even, you know, you played mods and they'd have their own version of them. Like basically you'd eat them so much that you'd end up wanting to get like the better versions and things like that. I don't know if they repaired faster or just had more health to the actual kit, but I remember feeling like I needed so many kits at once too at one point, but now I don't have that feel, so I don't know if it's just like gotten better over the years at playing, or if they did do an overhaul on the repair kits themselves at one point. See how like going slow is really bad? That spit is literally the death of me. I'm sure the biters themselves do a bit of damage too. Oh yeah, actually they do a lot. Oh no, I might be sitting in acid actually. I was gonna say they do a lot, but I'm sitting more acid apparently. There you go. Even when I thought it wasn't, you know, I killed that biter, I'm like, oh, we're good now. Oh no, we're taking health damage, so I guess that was all the acid. There you go. So you could say, in a sense, we've secured our iron here. So more than likely, what I'll end up doing is actually making an outpost here. So I'm gonna probably have, you know, the walls will still be the walls. I will probably fortify the walls over, you know, in their main entrance even more. And then, ooh, there's a nest over here. Looks like one that had recently expanded too. But anyways, yeah, so what I'll probably do is I'll fortify the walls over here and get lasers on those. Our lasers are to the point where I'm very comfortable. They work fine. I've, you know, moved these all to pure lasers. I don't even know if I need the thickness. When they were attacking, we haven't been, I guess we could do some research. We haven't been doing enough pollution lately, so... but anyways, when these attack, basically, they were killing them over here now. So they have way higher range than the regular turrets. They're 24 range. The regular turrets themselves were like, let's see here, 18. But their damage is now quite incredible. But it uses quite a bit of power too. I don't know what we were using before, but it says max consumption is 2.3 megawatts. So it does 20 plus 22 laser damage, I guess. But basically their speed and the damage done now should be quite decent, where we shouldn't have too many issues. Now obviously when you get into, you know, the crazier biters, our evolution goes up and things like that go up, it will get a little harder, but we get it a little easier on our server just for the fact that it's multiplayer, so we had reduced the evolution down a bit, so people can you know, play and enjoy the game without having to worry about, you know, their base being lost by the time they're on. This will help get some pollution going again. So here's some coal here too I can grab. I mean, actually securing a lot of coal, but, you know, jump into solar already like what we did, it's like we don't need that much, I guess, but yeah, whatever. I like it still, so. Machine guns are kind of fun for smaller nests too. In some ways, I think it's a little more powerful, but I think the AoE on the explosion one, the other one probably helps quite a bit though for... Well, here's more coal. So one thing we are looking for as well over time, if we can find any, is friggin' uranium. I don't know why, but we've had no luck on uranium so far, so it'd be nice to find some of that eventually. So we just learned our yellow and our purple and yellow science. So this one's annoying. You need 30 rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. And this one, oh, that's pretty bloody annoying too. Processing units, flying robot frame, and low-density structures. So all of these are actually pretty expensive. I mean, they're close to your end game. I think after this, you would just have the rocket ones, at least in vanilla. But looking at the total raw materials, those are pretty expensive. This one is, yeah, they're pretty equivalent in expense, I think. Ouch, yeah. I think the electric, this one, yeah, this one requires a lot more process, you know, like electric motors, blue circuits. This requires no blue circuits, no. And batteries, yeah, damn. So we gotta automate that eventually. That'll be a fun one. I might have to design it better, you know, write it down or something, you know. See, we're doing pretty good on this one. When you have the open space to run around, try not to go on the same tracks the second time around as well. So you don't, you know, basically you're not running on all the acid. I think it helps quite a bit. There you go. Look how much damage you take by running into these. Okay, see, look how little damage you actually take with all those biters. I guess they're getting pushed off because it's screwing up their AI. Yeah, they don't even do much damage running over them, so. Might be just easier to do this myself. Mostly for the fact I can run out and do it, but the biters there, or sorry, the tank itself has a slow turn rate, right? So. Okay, on the hunt for more uranium or potential uranium eventually. Damn, this is a pretty big base. That's frightening big. Worms mostly make it frightening big, but oh, a slowdown is gonna hurt us a bit. We didn't do too bad there actually. Oops, my I was steering or pointing the wrong way, I think. Oh, I didn't want to hit that rock. Oh, this is a bad idea. Well, we'll be fine, but that nest is even bigger, I think, or maybe the other nest was pretty big. I just don't remember now because we cleared it out so well. I love how they were running into that. Hello, little biters. You guys could be free. If you don't attack me, you could be free. Oh, that one went to the one nest, and that one went to the other nest. I think they have some sort of homing or whatever, so like when they are lost like that, they eventually go and meet up with another nest, so. There you go. Go. Any acid on my feet? Hopefully not. I don't want to have an acid trip, right? Where you walk out and trip over the acid and take a lot of damage. Thought you'd like that. Anyways, okay, so look at that nest. Holy crap. Nothing too exciting yet. I still want that uranium. Now keep in mind, if we die out here, like get stuck, this one would be a death sentence, I'm pretty sure. Oh crap, that's a ravine. Oh crap. So much for that not having a death sentence. We're getting out? We're getting out. Okay, we got out. Ho, 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 ho. There were so many of them that it was not getting me any speed trying to reverse there. Well, that was a close death sentence there. It's like, hey, let's talk about a death sentence. Okay, let's actually kill ourselves. Okay. Maybe we'll go for a bit of an exploration for a bit. We'll just let them chase us down or whatever for a bit, but just go and see what, you know, what's out there, you know? Maybe take some pod shots at them while we're going. As long as we don't hit any cliffs, we're pretty good. We're kind of just trying to explore, right? So, oh crap. Did I just say let's not hit any cliffs? But checking around this bordering area might not be a bad idea, to be honest. We just found some uranium. How much is there? 349k. I don't know if that's actually even enough to do anything with. Maybe it's too much. I won't need it right away now anyways, but I wouldn't mind obviously setting up a train and, you know, eventually doing all that, so... Yeah. Okay, so we got some uranium over here anyways. Oh yeah, I don't know sure what the uranium usage would be like, and I don't even know if there's a calculator anywhere. I'm pretty sure though with this expansion or mod pack, the SE there, the space exploration, that from what people were telling me, that it's pretty much vanilla uranium processing and outputs and inputs and everything else, so like nothing really should be changed there. So I guess the developer was pretty happy with what's there, right? So basically what that means though is we'd have to figure out what people say, you know, how much uranium you need for nuclear basically. Might be worth trying to Google that later. Just think one day we'll have artillery cannons and we can just like do this at stupid ranges. And even then we'll have like better suit upgrades for ourselves and we can run in and do a lot of this ourselves. Later on when you can get like the proper shielding and movement and everything, you can actually do like this shotgun combat build basically where you go in and you just like boom, 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 boom. Unless they nerfed it, but it was pretty powerful back in the day. And you just basically go in there with a shotgun and it just AoE it with the shotgun itself, and it would just be insane. But right now, especially those, you know, it's not the biters themselves, but because of those other guys and my slower movement speed, it's like a death sentence basically in that acid bath. So whereabouts are we anyways over here? So we're here. I would probably just for the hell of it go up here and go through here for this eventually. So I'll probably end up just clearing out all this too there. That being said, I'm just only going to clear the big deaths obviously because they'll be pretty big attacks. You know, you're not going to put an outpost right here And then, or I guess even that one's not a big deal, but you're not going to put an outpost right, beside a big nest. You're going to clear it out because they'll just nonstop attack it, and you'll never be able to, I mean, even with all your solar panels, you'd have to have a lot more to kind of keep up with the amount of damage you'll take and the power usage on that using lasers and stuff. So, you're going to have to be smart, obviously, from that. But, yeah, let's do a little bit more over here. More exploration than anything. Okay. I think forests, if you run into deep forests, they kind of get derpy. But with what we have here, I might end up getting trapped and running into a lot of rocks or cliffs or something, you know? Interesting biomes over here, though. Really creepy. There you go. You could always just take all of them but one nest and leave them there, and I don't know if they can grow over time or that's it kind of thing, but look at all this coal over here. Holy crap. I like looking at the mini-map, though. This is a very nice looking, biome patterns on the map. Might as well go back this way if we're going to end up putting the rail this way anyways. Give us more opportunities. Guess we should probably mow these down. There's not a ravine. No, we're good. Or not a ravine. I don't know why I said ravine, stupid Minecraft. I swear there was a cliff there. Go. Now just imagine these guys were like mediums. Like the biters mediums are not so bad, but I'm thinking like, I guess the worms being like, say, medium to large. There you go. We'd be roasted by now. Look at, we're finding some good materials up here. I see a big chunk of iron up there, and I'm seeing copper as well, so that's good. This looks like a very unsafe spot. There you go. I want to check out our resources up here, obviously. Right on the nest is right on top of it too. I love it. I hope there's not a thing here. No, we're good. Wasn't sure. Oh, I want that black strip gun. There you go. Okay. So what are we looking at anyways if we stop here for a second? So 7.8, 6.6. That's actually a really nice amount. Got lots of coal up here too. And then of course you got the uranium. Let's go and check out that little side there. But insane, huh? The biters? Holy crap. There. It's crazy how thick they get. I might have to try poison capsules, get some of those. I can even do that off camera, but we already looked at them before and talked about them. Back in the day, they were like really amazing. I don't know what they're like these days, but yeah, they were really good. Where are they? Aren't we under weapons? Yeah, oh, they changed the icons, I guess. Poison capsules. I just don't remember being them that expensive, but 3 electronic circuits, 3 steel, and 10 coal. So maybe they didn't nerf them, you know, strength-wise, but they nerfed them by cost, or maybe they've always been that expensive. But if they can do the job, you know, that's a good thing too, right? So. Looks like there could be an ore here. Oh yeah, is that a small patch there? Oh no, it just looks like a patch. Oh, there's copper here. Oh crap. Can I move into this? Oh, I can, thankfully. Slows you down a lot, though. I'm pretty sure biters can go through it, too, just fine, so keep that in mind, because that could be, you put walls up and you hit that stuff and think, oh, I'm fine, you might not be so fine. Okay. How's our fuel doing? Not bad. You can always do the crazy zoom here. It's a little laggy to look at, though. Look at all the... Holy crap, that's insane. I don't want to see that zoom ever again. That's the zoom of holy crap. I think I might have upset those worms a bit there. Somebody ran right over our nest. Yeah, looks like more angry biters. A lot of angry biters around here. Oh. Some oil over here. Okay, my friends, I think that might cover our little tank episode anyways. Gave us an opportunity to explore, check out some new areas for little outposts eventually. So, and those are, I'll probably do off camera. You know, it's not a lot of progression, you know, it takes some time and effort too, right? So, I don't think they offer the most exciting content, but give us something anyways. And a good way to deal with these guys too is like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom or something. You just go like this, right, and just go wee, and then you, if they're gonna be stragglers chasing you down, you can do that. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. So we got to look up here anyway. So yeah, some iron and copper. Obviously, got the iron over here we can get to. I might even consider walling some of this potentially. We'll see, just because you have a lot of opportunity here anyways. But I might just come out instead, you know, like the outpost style. I was going to say, oh, it looks like there's some stone here. So I'll probably go around and kind of clear both sides of this, see what's there. I can always move the wall over time if I want. And then, you know, there's lots of iron and copper here as well. So it's good. We're getting some of those big resources around. We still have a lot of copper in our area too, but I do want to get another iron outpost set up. So I'll start with that one at least. And then, yeah, we'll keep going from there. So I guess next time we're going to have to start looking into potentially doing some of the new sciences and stuff like that, and working on building some of that, because we're getting to the point where we're kind of there. I like this one. So you got robot. This is logistics, right? But we got the I guess the building or crafting whatever robots. So these guys will unlock all this here. Except maybe the logistics one, but it'll unlock this one, and then, yeah, I guess just these guys here. But the funny part is we already have these things unlocked, because I think we do, because they come from the crafting one. So I guess you have the opportunity to, yeah, there you go, either do the logistics or the crafting one. So I guess depending on your path, you can choose to unlock one or the other. But, yeah, I think that'll be good for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.